Well, welcome to Fascist Book, where free speech is not allowed.
You want to watch some Facebook TV?
Look at their signs too. Like if their signs here at Facebook aren't even a sign that of the fact that they are totally in bed with the leftists and the Democrats, then I don't know what is. Look at this. Take care of Muslim, Black, women, femme, queer, Latino, Native, immigrant, POC, trans, disabled, incarcerated, LGBTQ. What about white people? What about Jews? What about Christians? Okay? Like, these people don't care about conservatives. They don't care about white people. They don't care about Jewish people. They don't care about conservatives. They just care about what the left endorses, okay? And what the left represents in this country right now is an anti-American, anti-white, anti-Jewish, anti-Christian, pro-Sharia agenda, okay? And their signs are clearly representative of this. Look at this. No white people, no Jews, no Christians. No wonder why they're taking their orders from Islamic terrorist organizations and banning Jews.
As I stated before, I do not consent.
I mean, look, they have Loretta Lynch. They have Loretta Lynch, okay? Loretta Lynch is one of the people who they have on a poster right there. Loretta Lynch, who is a very polarizing left-wing individual, okay? Where's a poster of Donald Trump? Where is a poster of any conservative? I only see leftists and communist propaganda and anti-white and anti-Jewish and anti-Christian messages. And then people want to know why conservatives say that there's a anti-conservative bias at Facebook. Well, they won't let us take a meeting with anybody, but all you have to do is walk in the lobby and see for yourself. All you have to do. I mean, the bias in this country is out of control. I want to know when members of Congress are going to do something about it. You know, I voted for President Trump. I've supported President Trump since day one. And at 25 years old, my life is being totally ruined and totally destroyed by people like Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey, who have tons of money. These people are billionaires, and they have acquired so much power through social media. They have so much information on so many people on this planet, to the point where they can now decide whether or not somebody exists. I think it is disgusting. I think it is an abomination that 2 billionaires in Silicon Valley have the power to decide whether or not somebody deserves to have a voice, simply because of their politics. I think it's an abomination. It really is. It's truly an abomination. Can't even come downstairs and talk to me. It's not like I even did anything wrong. I never violated the Facebook terms of service. You know that? I never once violated the Facebook terms of service ever. I never once did anything violent. I never advocated for violence against anybody. And yet Mark Zuckerberg has the audacity to defame me on a massive level in front of the entire world by issuing a statement and saying that Laura Loomer, Milo Yiannopoulos, Alex Jones, Paul Joseph Watson are dangerous individuals. What exactly about us is dangerous, Mark? I would like to know. Is it the fact that I expose the left? Is it the fact that I warn people about the horrors and the truth of Sharia law? What exactly is it that's so dangerous about me? You know what, Mark? I'll agree with you. I guess I am a dangerous individual because my reporting and my existence is dangerous to your left-wing agenda, okay? It's dangerous to these lying liberals who want to do everything in their power to undermine President Trump and his presidency and our constitutional republic. So I guess you're right. I guess you're right, Mark. Facts are pretty dangerous, aren't they? Facts are pretty dangerous.
Maybe you should just take a seat and wait for him, huh?
Yeah, maybe I should. It's just insane. I mean, they have full-blown communist propaganda on the walls up there, okay? Equality, justice. I mean, they're not even trying to hide the fact that they're biased. and then they're gonna say that I am a dangerous individual and defame me. Hi. Hi, how's it going? Nice to meet you. My name's Laura.
Nice to meet you. Man, you can stay seated down.
Okay, great.
So, Facebook says that they don't want you here, so if you can,
Well, I know they don't want me here because they permanently banned me yesterday on Facebook and Instagram, and then they defamed me, okay?
So,
and then they endangered my life by designating me as a dangerous person.
So I'm gonna let you know right now, so before it escalates, you can leave the property without it escalating, without you, without them pressing charges.
What it comes down to is you can go right now. It's a private property. They have a choice to do if they want you here or not. We're letting you know that they don't want you on their property.
I know they don't. They banned me yesterday.
Hold on. So you can go on your own accord and do what you need to do, or we're gonna have to talk with them and see if they want to pursue prosecution, which is one of the options.
Well, I have a question for you. At what point does Facebook get held accountable for endangering my life? Okay,
I can't
they're
answer
endangering
that.
my
What I can
life.
answer is what I just explained to you right now. Okay, and Ms. Loomer, is that correct?
Yeah, it's Laura Loomer.
Okay, I'm not trying to be facetious or anything like
No,
that.
it's fine.
Okay? I just want you to know what is brought.
And I'm not trying to be a problem. I'm simply telling you that my civil liberties are being violated. My life is now in danger because Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey have labeled me as a dangerous individual yesterday. It's all over the news, okay? I'm getting death threats, numerous death threats from people who are telling me I deserve to die because I'm a conservative. And according to their own description, they designated me as a terrorist yesterday. I don't have a weapon on me. You can check me. I'm not a violent individual. I'm just a conservative, okay?
We can't talk.
And I don't have any rights anymore in this country.
I can't talk.
I don't have any rights in this country.
Are you with her, sir?
I can't talk.
Are you with her also?
Except for just
I'm filming.
No, I know that. I can see that. But are you a friend or acquaintance?
So the thing is this.
Is he not supposed to be here too? You don't want him here also? So the same thing.
You have a job as a police officer.
Yeah, so same thing. Same thing that they're telling you, we're also gonna let you know. Okay?
I understand.
They want both you guys out here. I didn't know if you guys were.
I'm just doing my job, sir.
Okay, I know. So we're just doing our job. That's plain
I appreciate
simple.
that.
All right, so.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you. So again, just like this officer was explaining, you guys gotta go. Okay.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
I don't want to have to put you in that situation, but
you know.
I came to Facebook today with this story. Okay, I asked a question. My rights have been violated, and I asked to speak with somebody, and they are so oppositional, and they're violating my rights. They are endangering my safety, and I don't think it's too much of a request for me to just sit here peacefully and ask for somebody in charge to come downstairs and talk to me.
Maybe this isn't the platform to do that straight.
Well, I don't have a platform, officer. Which platform do you suggest I use? I've been deplatformed. I literally am banned on every single social platform.
Can't speak for them, so whatever basis is that you, or any basis that you need to go in contact.
So are you refusing to leave, sir?
I'm waiting for her.
Well, are you waiting for her?
Yeah. Whatever she decides.
Okay, so we're just gonna get this thing going.
Is it going to give you the answer that you want?
I know, but no one's been giving me answers. I can't.
Is there a phone number or somebody she can talk to later down the road, or what do you guys do? I'm sorry? Okay, see, so they already gave you something.
Right, but that's if you have a Facebook account and they banned me. So clearly they didn't actually let me. What?
You filled this up just now today?
I just filled it out right now.
Okay, yeah, then you're good.
I asked why.
That's all you need to do.
I asked why I've been designated as a dangerous individual and a terrorist when actual terrorist organizations like Hamas and Muslim Brotherhood are on your platform.
Information's on there?
Yeah, but you guys have my contact information. I mean, I had a Facebook account, so let's not pretend like you don't have
But
that.
specifically, did you have your phone number?
Yeah, I've got
everyone else to
everything
contact you is on there?
Yeah.
Then you're good to go for today.
So who's gonna get back to me? Like, how's this gonna go?
So with our customer support team.
When?
Can't tell you that.
Well, I mean, that just doesn't really make me
It's
want
kind
to
of a
leave.
first come, first served basis, and there's...
A first come, first served basis. You guys have billions of users. You guys have like hundreds of millions, if not a billion users. I could be waiting for the rest of my life. Do I deserve to be silenced for the rest of my life? I'm 25 years old. Do I deserve to not have a voice or not make a single penny for the rest of my life?
Okay, Matt, are you refusing to leave?
We're going to contact you. That's what we can do for you today.
So Facebook is going to contact me.
Yes.
When?
Can't tell you that.
Alright, well maybe you guys can, I would leave, but I would like somebody other than somebody who works in security, it's not exactly like the executive here, to let me know when. I don't think that's an improper request. I think that I'm being very peaceful, very respectful, and if somebody can come downstairs from actual customer service, or maybe like Mark Zuckerberg can come address this himself, or Sheryl Sandberg. Like, I'm leaning in right now. You know, Sheryl Sandberg wrote a book and she said that if you want something, you need to demand it. I am leaning in right now. I am demanding that my free speech be respected. And I am demanding, Sheryl Sandberg, okay, I am leaning in from the lobby of Facebook. Sheryl Sandberg talking to you. I am leaning in from the lobby of Facebook and requesting that you give me my free speech, okay? I am demanding. I read your book when I was 18 years old, when I was a freshman in college, Sheryl, okay? And you said to lean in. You said that as a woman, you're gonna face a lot of sexism and a lot of adversity in your life. And if you want something, then you better go take it. You better lean in and demand it. And so I'm demanding my free speech. I'm demanding to have a right to speak freely and not be banned in America.
Are you willing to leave? So I can talk to the security and see what they want to do.
Well, I'm not going to resist if you guys walk me out, but I am like refusing to leave until they.
We have to go ahead and get that process going. They can touch base with you outside of this building.
So I'm being banned from. I'm banned from Facebook yesterday. I'm banned from Instagram.
You're being told that you have to leave the premises because this is private property. Just that you're on, and they have that right to do that as well because it's their private property and they're choosing to do so by asking you to leave through those doors. Okay, so. Like you said, if you're willing to walk out, let's go ahead and just fix this. I'm sure he's getting the contact number that you're trying to get a hold of right now. So, but we need a compromise on both sides here, okay?
All right, well, I mean, if that's the case, then I just have to leave like a little present. I brought Mark Zuckerberg a present. So, you know, maybe they'll be more inclined to get back to me if I give them a present. I left them their very own freeloomer.com shirt, their own Stop the Bias shirt. So, you know, look, you know, I'm doing everything that they said. Sheryl Sandberg said to lean in, so I'm leaning in from the lobby of Facebook and I'm asking Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey to stop censoring conservatives. I am making a plea from the lobby of Facebook to stop the bias. And if you're watching this, President Trump, please do something. Because just as I told you when I confronted members of Congress and Jack Dorsey when he perjured himself in September of last year, I said, please do something before it's too late. Because all of your supporters are going to be silenced before 2020.
Matt, can you please?
Yeah.
He's going, John.
Who do I leave this for? Can you give this to Mark Zuckerberg for me?
We can accept that. No problem.
Yeah? All right. Well, I'm just gonna leave it here for you, okay? I'm gonna leave it here. This is for Mark Zuckerberg, okay? His very own Stop the Bias freeloomer.com shirt.
That's right.
Okay?
You can go ahead.
She's walking.
I mean, it's egregious. It's absolutely egregious that these billionaires, people like Mark Zuckerberg and Jack Dorsey, have this much power. It is absolutely egregious. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that these executives have become more powerful than the President of the United States himself, that they are just censoring and silencing conservatives at the click of a button. With a click of a button, your entire life can be over, okay? Your entire existence can be eradicated from the internet if you are deemed a dangerous person, okay? You know, when George Orwell wrote 1984, it was supposed to be a warning. It was supposed to be a warning to let us know what it was like if Big Brother ever got so much control that they could control people's lives. But here we are in 2019, okay? And 1984 is no longer just a warning, okay? It has become a how-to manual for these fascists in Silicon Valley like Jack Dorsey and Mark Zuckerberg to silence and ban conservatives, to disenfranchise conservatives like myself and supporters of President Donald Trump so that we can no longer voice our support, our opinions, or our conservative values. So it's a really sad day in America. It's a sad day in America when your entire livelihood and your entire ability to function in society and to be heard now revolves around social media because these companies have so much power. It's a really sad day in America when you contact representatives on Capitol Hill, when you reach out to the President of the United States and your voice just goes, your requests just go completely unanswered.